Good morning, church. Welcome to day 14 of fasting and prayer. I want to encourage you guys to not get downhearted if you feel like you've already screwed up on your fast, or you've already cheated, or don't throw in the towel and just give up, because you're human and God created you human. And so he just measures the heart, the trying. So pick yourself back up, get back on whatever it was that you were fasting, and let's continue to do this again, because we are all doing it for a greater purpose. I want to remind you guys that fasting is not the Lord dangling your promise and your breakthrough, dangling healing for the nation and just saying, you're not there yet, I'm not releasing it, you're not there yet, keep on going, keep on starving. That's not him. The reason there's a hidden purpose. We cannot see the supernatural realm as to what's happening behind the scenes when you fast. But I read a dream of a story of a lady who had a dream about the power of prayer and fasting. She walked into this room that these demons were planning and strategizing how to take down the Christians, and she heard them say, we cannot touch them when they're fasting. So be encouraged that you are freezing the demonic realm when you are pushing forth in the spiritual realm through this act of fasting. Fasting truly does freeze your flesh, starve your flesh, to allow a greater spiritual purpose to actually happen. Armies in heaven are moving because you're fasting. And I want to encourage you guys that it causes you to know the will of God when you don't. Spend time prayer and fasting. It'll bring clarity so you can make decisions. If you're confused about something, it will bring clarity. Holy Spirit speaks because he drowns out the noise, because your flesh is dying supernaturally, and you will be able to hear the Lord's will for your life. It exposes hidden things in me. It's exposed unforgiveness I thought that I actually got dealt with and had not. Exposes pride of things that just kind of comes up. So again, it removes the flesh so you are pure before him and you can warfare for what it is that you're standing for. I have a testimony of the most powerful breakthrough I had in fasting was when I was a store manager. I was in Texas. I was actually due for a promotion to a higher volume store, and I did not feel right about it, and I could not figure out why. And all of a sudden, a California opportunity started opening up for me, and I knew that I could not take this promotion in Texas because if I did, I didn't want to take it and then all of a sudden just leave and move to California. And so I'm like, God, I'm getting ready to step into this promotion. Like, it's mine. They're ready to move me. And what do I do? Because California hasn't yet been confirmed. So I took time praying and fasting for 3 days. On the end of the third day, the district manager called me and said, Heather, so she started talking about the brand new store that I was supposed to be stepping in. I said, so what's the latest on that? She goes, well, didn't you hear? And I said, no, I haven't heard anything. She goes, well, there was this earthquake that happened last night, and the foundation cracked on the new store. And so it's the opening is going to be delayed for 3 months. And so you can't move in right away. I can't position you into that until 3 months later, which was a total God miracle, because that enabled me to then at least allow a month for me to get an answer if I was supposed to go to California or not. And that enabled them to have enough time to find another manager to take that position, so I wasn't leaving them high and dry. So that was a complete supernatural miracle of the Lord delaying something so I didn't have to force myself in, even though something I knew wasn't right, because California was where I was supposed to be. This book has changed my life. Jensen Franklin fasting book changed my life. It's actually a mini little book, but there are so many miracles and stories of people that were barren that gave birth, salvation. They had been praying for some Buddhist parents and family members that completely got saved through fasting. financial difficulties, and then praying and fasting and jobs opened up. People that were never able to get a home, they prayed and fasted and a house opened up. Like, God is able to, he has things in store for us. And there's warfare stopping those things from breaking forth in our life. And so don't just stop and say, well, that's just how it's supposed to be. You pray and fast to see that warfare die so that you can receive your promises. There's stories of sons being addicted to drugs for decades and then completely being set free through the power of parents praying and fasting. So endless stories. Please make sure that, again, you don't give up. We are praying for our nation. We are praying for our president. And we are praying that the Lord will appoint and give us all wisdom on exactly what Pastor Craig preached on Sunday, what the biblical mandates that we have to uphold. Who is the leader that has those? We need to choose wisely. And if you're not sure and you're confused and stuck, spend time praying and fasting, and the Lord will reveal his purpose for this nation, because our goal is that we are together in unity, praying for his will to be done here on earth as it is in heaven. So don't give up, stand strong, get back in to fasting if you gave up, and we're going to see things shift not only in your personal life, but in this nation. Bless you guys.